Do you think, as a senior player who's seen it all, a compulsion to tell them that, boss, what you're thinking is not right? It's only test match which will make you a complete player.
You don't want to intrude and give unnecessary advice. So when they come to you and ask for advice, that advice will stay. Free advice nobody really cares about. This generation and any generation.
Even when you were around 19 or 20, you had a very matured head on your shoulders, and the kind of things which you said. When you now meet players of that age, maybe on the IPL circuit or maybe in the Indian team, is it a very different mindset in terms of are they very keen to play Test cricket? Is the IPL money just enough for them, right? And do you think, as a senior player who's seen it all, a compulsion to tell them that, boss, what you're thinking is not right? It's only Test match which will make you a complete player. Do you think that obligation towards Indian cricket and the game in general?
See, when I was a 19-year-old, my life has been different. I lost my father very early, so we became very close as a family. So obviously my upbringing was a lot different to others, and I was of a generation where, the opinions and that money had not really come in that quickly. So it took me a lot of years to, eventually it was no cash rich lottery that, I just suddenly got a lot of money. So for me, my upbringing was a little different, but yes, now things are becoming different. Every year the sport is growing and the commercial aspect is becoming bigger. So we've had these conversations. It's our responsibility, because now we're heading towards becoming seniors, and there are a lot of youngsters coming in to help them if they need help, because you don't want to intrude and give unnecessary advice. So when they come to you and ask for advice, that advice will stay. Free advice nobody really cares about. This generation and any generation, we understand that. So obviously in our Indian setup, as the conversations that I've had with youngsters, all of them are passionate about Test cricket, because eventually they do realize that if you want to be, known as the best in the world, and if you want that accolades, one format will not be able to give you that. So if you have that vision of becoming the best player to the best of your ability, you'll have to do it in the Test format. If you want that respect, you want to have to do well in Test cricket. And to take Indian cricket forward, Test cricket has to be taken care of, and it is being taken care of. And players are passionate and they are quite keen on doing well there. Obviously, there will be some players that is there that they don't, if they do are not fond of Test cricket, but that happens in all scenarios, that everybody cannot be on the same page, everybody cannot be having the same thought process. But majority of the players that are there in our setup and our batch are very keen on playing Test cricket and doing well not only in Test cricket but in all formats, and taking care of Indian cricket and bringing more glory to Indian cricket, because that's our responsibility. When I came, there were a lot of senior players who were taking care of Indian cricket, and we learned from them. So now we are heading in that goal. Now it's our job to take Indian cricket forward and try to make a mark and try to inspire more people and take this game forward, and then the next lot will come. So that's how the chain goes, and hopefully that chain will stay this way, and more glory will come and things will fall into place.